Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ashley and today I am so giddy because I'm going to be unboxing with you and talking about all of the products that came in my very first Trendmood box. Yes, I did get my hands on Trendmood box number 6. So thrilled. So I am, spoiler alert, wearing all of these products on my face already. I am going to try to insert clips of me applying all of this because I think it would be fun. I'm also wearing these massive lashes. We'll talk about that. It's one of the products in the box, but I don't use lashes very often, and so they feel really weird, and I can't stop looking at them in the viewfinder because they're massive. Tell me what you think. Are they pretty or do they really overpower my face? I'm really curious what you guys think. But without more rambling from me, let's talk about everything that came here in this box, because it is a lot and I've got thoughts so far on all of it. All right, so let's go with order of operation, shall we? So the first thing that I applied is this right here. This is by First Aid Beauty. This is their Eye Duty Niacinamide Brightening Cream. This was one of the products that when Trendmood was sneaking everything from this box that I was super excited about. I love First Aid Beauty. They've got fantastic products, but when I saw this, it's a new launch, I was really interested by it. So it comes in this little pot here, and then when you open it up, try not to make a mess, it is this really iridescent peachy shade. Let me see if I can get you any sort of a swatch. It doesn't really lend itself to swatching, to be perfectly honest, but let me see if I can do this. So it's an under eye cream, but it's got kind of brightening and color correcting sort of properties to it. And according to First Aid Beauty, because I've made sure to look it up on their website, or on a Sephora rather, it's supposed to help correct under eye darkness, not just when you wear it, but also progressively over time. It's supposed to help maintain that brightness underneath the eyes, which I've said before, I don't get a lot of sleep. I've got a lot of under eye darkness. Plus I've got discoloration due to sunspots from sun damage. Sorry, I can't talk. It is a million degrees in my house. But yeah, so anything that is not just going to help mask that, but also hopefully help to correct it over time, I am 100% all about. So that was one of the things that I was incredibly excited about. Now, two of the other things that are in here, one of which I did not use, and it is this guy here. This is a makeup eraser. I already have 2 of these kicking around, so this will be my 3rd. This is a fantastic product. It's some sort of sorcery how it takes off your makeup with just water. I don't really understand, but this is what we look like. So you've got the cleansing side here, and then the side with the tag is the exfoliating side. It's worth the hype, man. I don't know, again, how it works or why, but I'm glad that it does because it's really a quality product. But they also have a new release, a new launch, and it's this right here. So this is the Sponge by Makeup Eraser, and essentially it is a machine washable and dryable makeup sponge. And so I did use it today, so it is dirty obviously, but it comes with its own little case that you put it in before chucking it in the laundry, and I'm really excited for it. So it is super duper squishy, and it really applied my foundation really nicely. I'm wearing my IT Cosmetics Bye Bye foundation, and it applied it beautifully. I did the foundation itself on this flatter side right here, and then I blended out my concealer with this flattened pointy side, and I really liked it. So very happy to have that. Again, very soft, very squishy, and it doesn't seem, you can see here, this is the foundation side and then this is the concealer side. It doesn't seem to have soaked up a lot of product, which is of course always very much appreciated because nobody likes wasting product. After that, we went in with the eyes. Now, I used this beauty right here. This is also one of the products that when I saw the sneaks, I was very excited for. I have one other Nabla eyeshadow palette, and this one just looked really, really gorgeous. Let's first of all take a look at the packaging. It is cardboard packaging with a magnetic closure, but this, it just speaks to me. It is just such a beautiful design on it, and I really do like it quite a bit. And then when you open it up, these are all of the beautiful shades inside. So I have sort of mixed feelings on this. I think that the eye look that I put together today came out really, really nicely. But I did have a little bit of uncertainty as to what I was going to do with the palette when I opened it up. There's some shades in here that are very, very dry. For instance, Play Hard right here. Very, very dry. Like you put your finger in it and it's this really neat iridescent shade. But when you, that's doing actually a little bit better than it did when I first put it in. I mean, look at that. Look at that. It is so freaking amazing. It is kind of a duochrome-y sort of feel. And then also Hyper Sensual, the shade right here, it had that same sort of dry texture to it. Let's see if it wants to be a little bit nicer now that, you know, I'm talking to you guys about it. Yeah, it seems to be working a little bit better, so I take it back. I think I just need to work with it a little bit more. I will say that you probably would need like a glitter glue or some sort of adhesive primer to really get the most out of it. The shades that I used in this look here, though, I loved. I think they applied really, really beautifully. The mattes applied very nicely. I was especially impressed with the shade on my outer corner, the shade right here, Mea Culpa. It is a gorgeous, very neutral, chocolatey brown. Absolutely gorgeous. Really liked it. The shade that I have all over my lids is Creation Crown, this really bright mustardy metallic gold. Really, really nice. I'm very excited to play around with this palette a lot more, especially since those really cool shades are starting to play a little bit more nicely. I'm wondering if there was just maybe some sort of overspray or something that you had to get through. But yeah, really, really pretty. Now, what I was on the fence about, and now that I have them in my hand that I'm not really digging on though, are these right here. This is also by Nabla, and they are the Miami Lights. It's a glitter palette. It is no secret that I'm not really a fan of pressed glitters. This is definitely not a product that I would have picked up on my own. The eyeshadow palette I would have, but this guy here, not so much. So I love the packaging. I will say that absolutely. I really love the packaging. I love this sort of clear situation that we have going on here. I think it's really, really pretty. When I got this, I was maintaining some sort of hope that it would be something that I could use and enjoy. And I was expecting, just sort of based on the format here, that they would be suspended in some sort of, I don't know if gel is really the right word, but some sort of something that would allow you to apply it, just sort of pressing it over, kind of like the pressed glitters in the ColourPop palettes. They're pressed glitter, but there's a little bit more to them, if that makes sense. These, when I tried to swatch them, were incredibly dry. They really are just a glitter. I mean, they're beautiful, but you would really, really need, especially this white one. This white one's really chunky and really dry. You would really need some sort of glitter glue, primer, something like that. Again, they're really, really pretty, but they're gonna take some working with. They're gonna definitely take some working with. So let me see if I can get them to stay a little bit on my hand. And this is with me applying them with a lot of pressure. put it over that other shade. I mean, they are really glimmery, really, really pretty, but they're gonna fall out all over your face if you do not properly prime your eyes. And that's the other thing that I looked for and couldn't find. I couldn't find any sort of eye safety warnings, so I do not know if these are eye safe. It doesn't call itself an eyeshadow palette, it just calls itself a glitter palette. Ooh, I'm gonna have glitter all over my hand for days. It doesn't call itself an eyeshadow palette by any means. I'm going to assume, based on the different sizes and the chunkiness, that it is probably not eye safe, but it doesn't make any sort of claim one direction or the other. For that reason, I would never put these on my eyes. So if you like more of like the really editorial glittery sort of highlight, or applying glitter kind of here, collarbone, different sort of things like that, that festival look, which I'm way too old for, you might really like it. I can tell you I can't see where I'm going to get any use out of this, which is kind of a bummer, but when it comes to boxes like these, you're not going to love every single item in it. So the entirety of the box is worth it for me, even though I can't see myself getting any usage out of this whatsoever. It's pretty to look at. I just don't think that I'll be using it. Now, a couple of things that I was incredibly excited about in this box is the new Marc Jacobs At Lashed mascara. Now, full disclosure, have not opened this full size here. And this package, look at that, that's so pretty. I do have a mini that I've been working on that I got as like a point perk or something at Sephora. I think maybe it was a code, to be honest. So I haven't opened this guy yet, but I've been really enjoying it. I don't like the other Marc Jacobs mascara, the Velvet Noir. I have mad transfer all over my face with it, but this At Lashed formula I do really like. Now the wand on it, I'm going to show you on the mini, is more of a natural bristle wand that is tapered, which honestly is my preference when it comes to mascara wands, and it is very long, so it does get all of your lashes, and I have been really enjoying it. So I'm very excited to have another tube of it, because when this one's used up, I'll be very happy to start using the full size at some point. So very excited for that. But the lashes, let's talk a little bit about the lashes. One of the things that came in there is this right here. This is also by Lily Lashes, which is the same as the lashes that I'm wearing. The lashes that I'm wearing are their Faux Mink multi-dimensional lash. I don't know where to look to see what style. Oh, Miami. Here we go. In the style Miami. They're huge. I keep looking at them. I'm not mad at them. It's just very different for me, since I A, don't wear lashes, and B, certainly am taking the plunge on really, really big ones like this. But part of the reason I don't wear lashes is because I'm very much intimidated by them. Lash glue kind of freaks me out. I have this ridiculous fear that I'm going to try to apply lashes. I'm going to end up getting the lash glue all over my natural lashes, and when I try to take them off, I'm going to rip out all of my eyelashes. I don't know if that's a reasonable fear or not, but what this is actually an eyeliner pen that also has eyelash adhesive in it. So this is what it looks like here. You shake it real well. It has a felt tip point to it. And that is how you apply the adhesive. And I feel much more comfortable with this style of application. Now, I have tried the one that came out from Velour, I think is what the brand is, Velour. And I like that one as well, but it has a different, it's got more of the kind of inkwell that the little felt tip goes into, and it's a firmer felt tip. I don't even know if it's felt, it might be plastic. I'm not sure. But I don't personally feel as comfortable using those. But this pen style, this is the kind of eyeliner that I would use regularly anyway. And so kind of doing that double duty of having eyeliner and eyelash adhesive together, I think is really, really exciting. And I would like to use this to help get me more comfortable with wearing lashes in general. But again, let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. And then finally, finally, the last few things in this box, I was also a little bit on the fence about, and they are these guys right here. And they are from Milani. They are lip glosses. And I was on the fence for a couple of reasons. I am not someone who enjoys fruit flavors or fruit scents. It's just not my personal preference. This one that I'm wearing today is in Strawberry Lemonade, shade 120. It also has, this is Dragon Fruit Peach, which to me personally sounds appalling. And then Mango Coconut. I might be able to get on those. It's just, for me, not my personal preference. And I'll also say that it's got kind of that old school squeezy application, which I also don't personally prefer because I feel like I make a big mess when I use them that way. But I do have, as I said, I do have one on right now over a lip liner, and it's very comfortable. It's not sticky. Yeah, it's not sticky at all, which I definitely appreciate. I don't really like sticky, gloopy lip glosses. This actually says that it's a lip balm, which again, I am on board with because I love lip balms. So I'm kind of okay with this. I wasn't necessarily looking forward to it, but I'm kind of okay with it. So I'm going to use them more, and of course everything else in this box I'm going to use more and then follow up with in a couple of months or so to let you know how I feel overall. But I have to say, for my first Trendmood box, I'm really excited. I think that I got a ton of winners in this box. Now the nice thing is that unlike BoxyCharm and Ipsy and things like that, you know what you're getting beforehand. So Trendmood does tons of sneaks all over her Instagram leading up to when the box becomes available, so you know whether or not the box is going to be worth it for you. And I really like that because it means that, you know, you can skip out if it's one that doesn't interest you, or you can hunt it down the way that I did with this one. Now it is a very limited supply, so you have to really be dedicated if you want to get your hands on a box. I mean, you can't play around. I actually had it in my cart a couple of times trying to check out, and it kept disappearing. So you definitely want to not wait if you're interested in these boxes. But I have to say, I'm really excited about all the products that I got, and I really enjoyed using them. I would love to know, have you gotten any of the Trendmood boxes? And if so, what are your thoughts on them, and are you looking forward to any of the ones in the future? Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I hope that you're having an amazing day, and I will see you next time. Bye.